more Sweeney Todd. Just in the fingers.
Our new Eats leaking diagonally?
Princess and the Bear here. We're back at Universal Studios Orlando. I wish it was Hollywood, but it's Orlando.
Diagonally.
Because there are new things. Diagonally.
Yes.
So, our number one choice of food and entertainment. When the word new gets brought up, here we are. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Let's go see what magic they actually have in store for us.
Be sure to enjoy the Harry Potters without the rowling.
You heard the girl. You heard the girl.
The Crooked Can Daisyroot Ale, one of 2 new beers available here at Hopping Pot and Hogsmeade. Cheers. Now it's a nice pale ale. It's not too hoppy. I think it's like very drinkable, perfect for a summer day. I think this is one of the best new beers available at Wizarding World. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 hops. It's a hop and pop.
Looks like somebody had the wherewithal to magic up some new beers, and we do love new beers here in Wizarding World. Mike and Kristen need another like blonde ale. Something not so heavy, not something strong. The brews here, they pack a magical punch. This one, sort of a magical sharpness. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 plus.
Here we have a nice dark beer. Cheers to the beers. Oh yeah. Nice, smooth, chocolatey, nutty. Just the right kind of beer to get you through the day. I'm into it. I like it. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 beers. It's like a dark beer. It's not a chuggable beer. I wouldn't drink it in the heat.
I'm curious to whose cabinet of potions they pulled this out of. I don't want to say Snape. I don't want to say Dumbledore, but it's a dark potion. And I want it to do things to me. Like a liquid courage. Ooh. The other beers here, as I said before, have been very strong. This is dark but smooth and still somehow very light. Like galloping through the woods. On a hippogriff. Yeah, on a hippogriff. 4.25 out of 5 claws. This might be my new favorite. So, I'm starting to find out it's either the magical world or London that appears to be the kings of putting things in pies. A flaky pastry and a filling. It's almost like you want to be a bao bun. Or bao, not a bao bun. It's like saying bun bun. And we're back at a whole circle argument again. But I digress. A pumpkin pasty pie. Never had it. I don't love pumpkin, but I try these things for you guys. So you can suffer through the lens. So yeah, filled pumpkin, I was actually expecting to be like super pumpkin pie sweet, but it's more of like the natural pumpkin, not as sugary. Fits the sort of like pastry that it's in. It's not as flaky as the other pastries you get here because it's not hot, it's nice chilled. Actually, kind of like this as a snack. It's probably not good for me, not that anything in a theme park ever is, but maybe this will convert me into the Great Pumpkin. Wrong IP, but we're here. 3.5 out of 5 points.
Here we go, our new option, the vegan curry with a plant-based chicken. Now, UK is definitely known for their Indian food. Let's see if it's worthy of Chef Ramsay. I feel like the answer is going to be no. But let's see. I'm really confused. I eat a lot of curry in my life. I've had many curries at Universal and Disney. I don't know if this is curry. I think it's like curry light. This is like the curry that you eat if you've never had curry before, and you'd be like, ooh, I want to try more. I want to see more of what this is like. But if you're like somebody who's had a lot of curries in your life, you're going to be like, what is this? It's very mild curry. It's very tasty though, and I really like the plant-based chicken, but it needs more flavor. Like somebody just needs to go a little harder on the spices, and then we're good. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 curries. There's definitely room for improvement. It's not bad. I just don't know if I would proactively come here for this.
All right, vegan curry. This replaced the Irish stew that was here before. I liked that option. I'm not going to use the pita on this first bite just so I can kind of get the flavor of the actual dish. Sometimes my tongue likes to decide to only taste bread instead of like other flavors, so I just struggle with forks, okay guys? I just struggle. I'm sorry. I apologize. I think that's good, but I agree with Princess. I've definitely not eaten as many curries as she has, but I feel like this is like your intro curry. Like you said, if you never eaten curry before and you ate this and was like, oh, that's good, I want to try more. I feel like this is a good starting point. The chicken is really good in it. The veggies are cooked very nicely. It's very saucy. I don't know if I would come here specifically for this because I also love the shepherd's pasty pie. It's my one true love with that sauce, so I would probably eat this if someone else wanted to eat it and wanted to share it. But I don't think I would come here for this. But it's still good. So if you like curry at all or you like pita bread, come try it. There's no harm in giving it a shot.
Last thing I was expecting added to the menu here at Leaky Cauldron was for a curry to leak out of the cauldron. I love curry. All curries. Indian curry, Jamaican curry, Asian curry. No matter the curry. If you put curry in something, I'm gonna eat it. Now, it has to be tempered with a little bit of reality. You come to a theme park, you get quick service, and this is still quick service. Most of the food is gonna be made for what we call all palates. I'm not gonna come in here and expect to leave with steam coming from my ears, so that would be nice. As nice as that would be, I'm going to take the one I dropped now. There are some expectations. We got some peas, we got carrots, pieces of vegan chicken. Vegan chicken?
Yes. I think that's the gardein.
It's chunky?
That we used to have like sandwiches.
I'm not gonna lie. I am actually getting curry from that. Is it like knocking you behind curry? No. It's not gonna cast some smells on you. You're not gonna levitate from the table. Okay? You're not gonna be flying around the room. You're not gonna be breathing fire. But it is in fact curry. And even with the vegan chicken that's in it, like honestly, if you had not told me that it was vegan chicken, I probably wouldn't even notice. The curry sauce is thick enough to where like everything feels like very, I wouldn't say amalgamous, I would say well mixed. And it works. I think that's probably the best way to go because having a really spicy here, really spicy curry here in Florida would not fly. I bet maybe 2 months out of the year. This sort of works, honestly. I would probably come and order this again. If I was looking for something that was going to fill me up for like half the day, which is probably what this would do, I'd eat this, honestly. I'd say it's an improvement over this stew. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 bars.
This is what I come here for. You guys, the stone ground mustard dipping sauce that goes with this dish. It's so good. This is what we do in my household when we come here. In fact, actually, I'm gonna do it a little different because it used to be we would literally like spread it all over the top. I'm not going to do that because I'm sharing this, and also they have changed this a little bit, so the inside is a little more together. Before it was very, Gardein crumbles, and the veggies would just fall out, and you really couldn't pick this up. But honestly, you can pick this guy up nowadays, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Wow.
So this is what I like to do because, like I said, food is a vehicle for sauce. Don't judge me. I got an extra container just in case. All right. Hot dog is a sandwich. Oh my god, it's so good. I don't even know what else to say about it. This dish is savory. It's flaky. It's salty. There's a nice like coating of salt on the outside. The sauce is excellent. I mean, if you're looking for, I don't know if I want to say the word value meal or, I don't know, you get a lot of bang for your buck on this meal. Like you can definitely share this with your friend because it comes with a whole mess of potatoes and then the beet salad. Like if you're on a budget, this is one of those meals that you should definitely share with your friend. I mean, you don't have to share it. I don't typically. I usually eat all these or like cheese fries. But you can share it with a friend, and you will be full for a long time, and you won't be weighed down. So definitely eat this dish.
I'm taking a small vehicle for sauce. Well, I have had this pasty pie before, but the crust has changed. It looks more like a pastry than it did before. And I'm just gonna take like a little corner here. And some of this mustard, because I love mustard. But I'm not a beet person, so I'm not gonna beat the beet. I'm just gonna eat the mustard. This is literally the best. It's weird to me that this pasty pie, as huge as it is the same price as like the hand ones. They're both like $12 or whatever. And it's just so much more food for the same amount. It's like, yeah, it's like 10.
The little one?
The little one's like 10.
It's like,
And this one's like 12.
The whole thing is
14?
17.
Oh, well, it used to be when it first came out, they were about the same
Definitely
price.
was cheaper, yes. They've raised the price.
Now, maybe this one's a little more, but deservedly so, because it's like 5 times bigger than your normal hand pie. I do think this is the better value. If you're going to do a hand pie or pasty, get it here. Because, I mean, who doesn't want a giant pastry? It's amazing. I will give it a 4.5 out of 5 pasty pies. And I love the extra salt. It actually gives it like a nice little oomph that didn't have before.
So we have return of the pasty pie. The crust feels different but better. It's given less backwoods Florida gas station and more Sweeney Todd. Just in the fingers. Meat pies. Either way, I'm gonna give it a dip, princess style. New like actual pastry, 1,000 times better. It literally like just melts away. It's a casing for the filling, and then it disappears. It's got the like Salt Bay level of like salt on like the big salt crystals, which gramage may vary. I like the punch of the salt, but at the same time, it's a lot of salt concentrated to a small area, depending on what bite you get. But it's still very flavorful, and I still think one of the best plant-based things you can get here in Your World Studios. That's a good pie. Too bad we just missed Pie Day. I would give this 4.75 out of 5 claws. Honestly, the only detractor for me is probably the new huge salt crystals. They're massive. Here we have another new dish here at the Leaky Cauldron, the Hunter's Chicken. Hunters, we need to have a talk. I feel like, of completely my own design, I've been eating a lot of peas lately, and I absolutely hate it. I cannot escape. I know, children, I've told you 1,000 times to eat your vegetables, but if your parents serve you peas, feel free to feed it to the dog or dump it in the trash and turn their back. Every other vegetable, you eat. When it comes to peas, tell your parents that bear stuff was fine. As for this Hunter's Chicken, before I get another pea rant, it is a bacon-wrapped chicken breast topped with cheese and barbecue sauce. Honestly, it's given kid cuisine. It's given like Hungry Man, and like that is not the most appetizing thing in the world. I guess I can see like the wraps of bacon, the lines in there, so it is actually bacon wrapped. It's not just one piece of bacon. Let's see this taste. Bacon wrapped chicken. This chicken is dry. We're gonna have a duel. A wizard's duel. It's given chicken club without the bread. It's like, it is chicken, it's not dry, thankfully. It's a really like dense piece of like chicken breast. The barbecue sauce is really just plain barbecue sauce. It's not giving anything special, no spices in it. It's just chicken, bacon, and barbecue sauce. If you like chicken, it's a good dish. If you like bacon wrapped anything, you'll probably like this. The bacon's really thin. The flavor is there. It's like crispy enough, but not overly crispy like you're eating candy. It's not like, you know, candy covered pork belly, Universal. I'm still kind of bitter about that one. It's alright. There are other better things here, but this isn't a bad option. I actually think the chicken sandwich is a little bit better. But I would give this 3.5 out of 5 stars.
A Princess and the Bear hack with this brand new curry. Go get you a potato jacket. Fill it with beans and broccoli. And then take this gorgeous curry and put some of this plant-based chicken on top. Just go with it like that. And then a little HP sauce. Because what is British food without HP sauce?
What's food without sauce?
It's true. Right? Food is a vehicle for sauce. Woo! Okay. A little hard on the HP sauce, but whatever. We're doing the thing. Let's cut this open. Potato curry with potato jacket, broccoli and beans. Cheers. It's not as flavorful as I thought it was going to be. Everything together is a little bland. It needs more like zhuzhing. Maybe more curry sauce or something. I don't know. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. Potatoes isn't the best potato hack. I like the walking taco with this potato jacket instead.
Alright, try and get potato. I'm being stubborn and not using a knife, so that's probably my bad. No, it's okay. I just have to, like, I can't commit to the large bites that you guys do. Like, this just doesn't happen. I'll just have food all over my face like a child. No one wants to see that. I don't want to do it. And I don't, alright. I'm not committing to a piece of chicken, I'm sorry. I feel like the curry and the HB sauce are really duking it out. But not in a good way. I don't know if I would do that. I mean, yeah. No, I wouldn't do it.
I'm still not 100% sold on the fact that the only vegan option at the potato jacket stand, the New York taxi, or the London taxi stand, as it's called, is beans and broccoli. You have other vegan ingredients in this part. You have vegan cheese, you order the regular, and it's almost sad that you don't do that. HB sauce and curry probably would not have been my first choice, but we commit to our mistakes. Tons of broccoli, there's big pieces of chicken in here. Cut a small piece of chicken. This is less of a jacket potato and more of a potato melting pot. I think that's what we'll call it. A potato melting pot. There's just too much going on in here. But in a good way. In a get out of my country sort of way. Wow. The HB and the curry sauce are not friends. It's like the expected outcome of Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul. HB sauce is obviously Mike Tyson. The curry is clearly Logan Paul. That is atrocious, but it's entertaining, like that fight will probably be. This is not my jam. One sauce or the other, curry or HB, but not both. They are not rocking with each other, not at all.
A beautiful dessert that I've already had some sips of, the Wizard's Brew. This is an old beer, not a new beer, but cheers to the beers in the Wizarding world. Rich and desserty. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 Wizard's Brews.
Another concoction, another potion. What else am I going to do when I'm here in Diagon Alley? It's potions or food? I suppose it's a ride or something. Something about this that definitely hangs with you. It's like mid-mouth. It's not as smooth as the new Forest Ale, but it's like a close second. Give it 3.75 out of 5 points.
Cheers to the dragon scale. It's dragony. Maybe it breathes fire. Maybe it doesn't. Depends on the time of day that you come around.
Are you walking around a bunch of these things?
It's a little too hoppy for me. Not my jam. This is a Carib beer. It kind of tastes like it. Not for me. I will give it a 2 out of 5 beers. Not the beer I'm looking for.
Dragon scale. I'm going to try to remove the mental image of how you would get a beer called Dragon Scale. I have a very vivid imagination, and it's not taking me to nice places. The dragon might. Imagination might. If you're one of those people that loves IPAs that feel like you licked a Dragon Scale, this might be for you. It's not that big. I'm being a little bit facetious, but of all the beers here, this is now at the bottom of the barrel for me. Literal barrel. There are other good beers here now. There's really no reason to drink Dragon Scale unless you just like punishment. 2.5 out of 5 points.
Start here. Yep.
Swish and flick.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There you
Hey!
Very nice.
Yay! I did the one thing! Woo!
Somehow we got transported from Diagon Alley to the parking garage.
Yes, and what a wonderful journey it was.
Yes, full of magic, full of drinks, full of good food.
Flu powder.
Those are the kind of adventures that we like.
And we appreciate Shelby and Universal Orlando Vegans joining us for these beautiful adventures.
We need to know what you guys thought about all the new stuff you saw today. By all means, let us know in the comments below if there's anything else you want to see us do. That will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
We have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might yeet himself into this parking lot and then become one with the parking lot and then I guess never leave the parking lot.
You heard the girl. I'm a universal bear now.